Hi. What are you doing, sweetheart? I make that? Okay. Oh my god. Oh. I missed that one. Oh, that one went in. Nice. Oh, I missed that one. Missed that one in though. I want a half-court shot, bro. Come on. You bitch.
The first 15,000 fans through the door get a branded phone book. Can't get enough NBA basketball? Secure your seats from upcoming LA Clippers games. Just go up to our ticket booth and talk with a representative today.
Just a reminder, folks, make sure to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine.
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports.
Why are
with
you
some
on-
NBA hoops? I'm Brian Anderson.
Get out of
With me
there.
tonight, Grant
Why are you
Hill
on
and
the fresh
Richard
clothes?
Jefferson, with
Why are you
Ali
trying to nest
LaForce
on clothes,
joining
you
us
weirdo?
courtside.
What are you
Got a chance to
doing?
look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
What you
When you're a
doing?
seasoned vet, it becomes much harder to get off the floor and challenge shots over time. I think that's what he's going through and why his block averages have dropped.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the
Come on.
4. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at center. And for Los Angeles, it's Collins
Sounded
at power
right.
forward with Lopez at center. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Miller in at the small forward position. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But BA, the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Pass to Garland. Jacks up a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's McGinnis. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And it's good. 2 points. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Miller outside. Back to Garland. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Butler. On the wing, Green. Now here's MP. From deep three-point land. Good.
Bang!
And Butler gets the assist.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
You know, Richard, the Warriors have the third most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Knocks down the long J.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Outside Garland. From downtown, Horford pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Lopez.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He had 25 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was incredible, which
Bang!
at this point we've come to expect. Guys, he's always on a mission.
Ali, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
The Warriors lead by 7. On the wing, Curry. The 3. And the Warriors with another three.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jones comes in for Collins, and it's Bradley Beal in for Miller. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Post is checked in for Horford. Santos comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Butler, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry.
Bang.
Fires in the triple. McGinnis has got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Garland. Let's go with a 3. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 10. MP outside. Moody passes to MP.
Bang.
Another 3 for Golden State.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Clippers. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Pass to MP. To the inside. Moody.
Nice.
Good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
MP getting it done for the Warriors. Team's making some changes here. And so in the game for the Warriors, they've got Moody. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Butler, and it's Santos in at the center, locking down the middle. Curry passes to Butler, down low. Inside, McGinnis. Down low, MP drops it in.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Garland, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Clippers making a change here. Matherin's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in for Santos. Clippers trail by 9. You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Green, the pass to Curry. And here's MP from outside. MP
Bang!
buries the triple.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Miller. Lopez against Green. Shot clock at 6. Lopez passes to Miller. Here's Matherin. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They defeated Utah in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Garland against MP. Garland, the pass to Lopez. Lopez, the screen, and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Wednesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with the Hawks, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one, but don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Moody. Mathurin against Curry. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Garland, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 14 points.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Pass to Green. On the wing, Curry. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to MP. He's got 18.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Garland against MP. Over to the wing. Here's Lopez. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everyone.
New Orleans dealing with some injury issues. Not having Zion is tough, but certainly affects the balance of power out there. The team has to work harder.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Golden State Warriors. That's it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Miller in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Brian?
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. And it's in there. Lopez has gotten his first basket of the night.
Smart shot from Lopez. If he's got a decent look and can avoid putting the ball on the deck, he's got to pull the trigger.
And that one's good. Green.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's Mathurin missing. The Warriors lead by 17. Here's Curry, outside for Green. From behind the arc. Collins with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for the LA Clippers. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. MP outside, launches it.
Bang!
And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
3 points.
Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Back to Garland. Pass to Mathurin. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Mathurin's got 6 here in the quarter.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
MP against Garland. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Miller, the pass to Garland, to the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Lopez. Clippers trail by 14. Outside Mathurin. Back to Garland. Here's Mathurin. He's got 6. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Part of the 2007 draft. Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the oldest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
And they pick up 2. McGinnis has got 22 points.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up. Warriors make some changes. Payton's checked in for Post, and MP subbed in for Melton. Now here's Collins. Garland, the pass to Miller. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game.
And we see this more and more in today's league. Garland with the fantastic kick-out pass to the available shooter.
On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Gary Payton II. MP is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Santos in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Payton finds MP. Outside Payton. Here's Podziemski. And it's all from 3-point range. The Clippers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Garland, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Garland. Outside Mathurin. The 3 is up. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Three-pointer. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And the Warriors make some changes. Post comes in for Santos, and it's Melton in for Moody. And here are the Clippers now. And here's Mathurin. Garland, a good look. Cans it with nobody near him.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McGinnis, the pass to Melton. Back to MP. Launches it from deep. And again for 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting